Now, what is meant by the toothpaste? Actually, these are the oral care products. They are coming under the dentifrices, and some are the oral rinses. Oral rinses means like mouthwash, gargles are there, but basically we are focusing on the dentifrices. And under the dentifrices, there is the toothpaste as well as the tooth powder. So here, oral environment is nothing but the oral environment is nothing but your oral cavity, having your teeth, then your mucosa, saliva, then plaques of your teeth, then tartar, then caries and periodontal diseases. Then, under the oral environmental cares, or the generally in the your oral cavities, there is a lots of problems which are having the plaques or deposition of the, we can say, stains on their teeth cavities. So there is a several problems are there which are arises because of the presence of the bacteria and because of the presence of your food or those particles which are remain unwashed between the gap of the teeth. So all those things are causing the dental problems. So to take care of the dental or to take care of the teeth, we are using the dental products like tooth powder, toothpaste. Now, what is meant by the dentifrices? Dentifrices means the those products which are we are using for the cleaning of the teeth, as well as we are taking the care of the teeth. Sometimes we are using the medicinal or some type of toothpaste containing the drugs which are used for the anti-inflammatory or antibacterial, antimicrobial. So there are depending on the requirement, we can add the number of drugs into your toothpaste also. Some sensitive material is there which is causing the problem with your teeth. So such kind of toothpaste are also developed to avoid the sensation of your teeth. So, dentifrices is nothing but the, we can say, those products which are used in the your caring of the tooth along with your toothbrush for the purpose of cleaning of your teeth and surfaces of the teeth. Then, toothpaste is the one product which is a mixture or the colloidal suspension uh, of the various kind of ingredients, and that must be carefully balanced in order to provide efficacious, safe, and consumer-friendly product. So basically, toothpaste is nothing but the one type of viscous preparation containing the various kind of ingredient along with your surface acting agent. So the surface acting agent is having the responsibility to clean your toothpaste, tooth and surface of your tooth, and to maintain the required nutrients of your teeth and to maintain the support of your teeth. So this is the basic function of your toothpaste. Generally, in the toothpaste, we are considering regarding the its safetiness, efficacy, control foaming, abrasiveness, consistency, and consumer friendly. So these are the considerations are there regarding your toothpaste as well as the tooth powder. It means when we are using the toothpaste or the tooth powder, it must be a safe one and it should be effective one when we are applying it, as well as there should be a proper foaming when we are using the toothpaste or tooth powder. Then there should be abrasiveness. Abrasiveness means what? When you are using your toothpaste, it contains the abrasive agents or the some crystal type of materials which are having the ability to remove the stain of your teeth, or they can have the ability to scratch that stain from your surface of the teeth. So that is called as the abrasive agents. Then consistency means viscosity and you can see uniformity of that content all the ingredients. So your toothpaste or the tooth powder must have the good consistency and good viscosity throughout the use of that product. Sometimes some toothpaste may become hard at the end of its use because moisture may be removed because of the improper formula. Then such kind of toothpaste we cannot use at the last when it is becoming very hard. So it should have the proper viscosity and proper moisture content. So then only we can use it. Then consumer friendly means it should be easy to use for the children, for the elder persons. So it should have the pleasant taste, so uh, childs can accept it. Then ease of use, easily it should be open cap of that toothpaste. Then there should be a pleasant appearance of that paste. Nowadays gels are there which is having the pleasant appearance. So instead of your paste, we are preparing the nowadays gel, or in the form of gel we are having the toothpaste. Okay, so it's nothing but we can say pleasing appearance. So these are the, we can say, considerations for the ideal property of your toothpaste. Then product criteria. When we are preparing the product, so it should have the minimum 1 year shelf life or maximum shelf life should be there. Then it should be easily dispensable. It means when you are pricking your powder or your paste, when you are opening the cap, so just by gentle pressing, the product should come out from your paste or that tube. Then it should be compatible with the package. It means that packaging material should not interact with your content of the toothpaste, or your toothpaste should not interact with your container. Then it should have the effectiveness when you are using the toothpaste. So it should stop your plaques. It should clean your stains. There should not be a, you can say, bad smell of the teeth when you are after using your toothpaste. It means it should have the effective properties. Then it should be safe. Sometimes your toothpaste may cause the problems with your toothpaste, or it may cause the, you can say, mm, uh, yellowish coloration of your teeth. So it is maybe due to the presence of such kind of ingredient in your toothpaste, which are having the reaction with your teeth surface. So ultimately, we can say your product must be a safe while using your patient or your consumer, as well as the child's and geriatric patient. It should have the effectiveness. Then it should be compatible with the packaging material and easily dispensable, and it should have maximum shelf life. Now the ingredients of the toothpaste. So for the toothpaste, when you are preparing, in case of toothpaste and tooth powder, most ingredients are common or the same. So abrasiveness or the abrasive ingredient is there, which is having the ability to scratch out your all the stains from the surface of the teeth. So that's why we have to add the abrasive agent, and this is the most important ingredient of toothpaste as well as the tooth powder. Then binding agent is there. Binding agent is added to bind your all the ingredients along with it to form the paste. So this binding agent is nothing but your gums or the any kind of you can say sticky material we are using. So gums are generally we are using as a binding agent. Then this binder is not present in the tooth powder, because tooth powder is the free flowing material, no need of the binding agent. Then humectant is there. Humectant is added into your toothpaste to maintain the required moisture, or to maintain the water percentage inside your toothpaste throughout the life of that product. So then only it is possible to use that toothpaste. Otherwise, it can become hard. So this humectant and this binder agent is not present in the powder. Only abrasive agent is present. Then sweetener. Sweetener is added to give the sweet taste. Sweetener is also part of the powder, tooth powder. So it is common to toothpaste and tooth powder. Then flavoring agent and surface acting agent are also added into the both powder as well as the toothpaste. Now, what is the use of sweetening agent? To impart the sweet taste. Then flavoring agent will give the good flavor, and surface acting agent will give the cleaning as well as the foam will be developed because of the presence of the surface acting agent. So surface acting agent and abrasing agent, these are the most important agent of your tooth powder as well as the toothpaste. Then only we can able to clean your teeth properly. Some other ingredients also we can add as any kind of drug if it is required. So for the special use, or for the sometimes special purpose, we can add the ingredients. Generally, antimicrobial agent is generally used in case of the decay. Now, one by one, we see the examples. Abrasive agent, or is also called as a polishing agent, because abrasive agent is removes your plaque as well as the stain from your surface of the teeth by scratching action. So generally 20 to 50% content of that toothpaste is the abrasing agent, or it is also called as the polishing agent. The characteristics of this agent is that it is solid in nature, and it should be insoluble in the your toothpaste. It should have the good abrasing agent or the good abrasing property, and it should not scratch to the your skin or the mucosal cavity. That is also important one. Then types of abrasing agent. Generally, we are using the silica, phosphate salts, carbonates as a we can say example of the your abrasing agent. In the case of carbonate, calcium carbonate or the chalk is the you can say routinely used ingredient in the most of your toothpaste. Generally, chalk or the precipitated calcium carbonate is also we are using in case of the your toothpaste as well as the tooth powder as a abrasing agent. Silicas are also most of time we are using as abrasing agent. They are having the one another property, they can act as a thickening agent or the viscosity enhancing agent. Now binding agent is used to stabilize the toothpaste formulation to prevent the separation of the liquid and the solid paste. Generally, all the ingredients should have the consistency to impart that consistency. So these binding agents are nothing but your gum solutions we are adding into your preparation. So many synthetic as well as the natural type of material are available as a binding agent, like PVP, polyvinyl pyrrolidone, your gums, acacia, tragacan can be used as a binding agent. Then examples of these binding agents are carboxymethyl cellulose, CMC is also used. Then carrageenan is there, xanthan gum is there. Then synthetic polymers are there like polyvinyl pyrrolidone, and any other ingredients are there nowadays. We have developed the natural or the synthetic type of binders are available. Now, humectant. What is the use of humectant? It is used in toothpaste to prevent the loss of water and to maintain the required concentration of the water inside your toothpaste. Otherwise, it can become hard. Already, your toothpaste is already thick in nature. It is not having the much more portion of the water. So that already it is thick, and that thickness should maintain properly up to the final utilization of the product. So that's why humectant agents are added into their toothpaste. Generally, this humectant agent will absorb the nearby moisture and they will maintain the required concentration of water inside your product. So that is the role of your humectant, and this is the principle behind your humectant. That's why we have to add the humectant. Generally, when we are adding this humectant, so it will maintain the required concentration of water or the moisture inside your paste. Generally, we can use the glycerin, sorbitol, polyethylene glycol, xylitol, propylene glycol, such kind of agent as a humectant, and also they can have the ability to impart the viscosity of the preparation. Then sweetening agent is there. Generally, sodium saccharin was used previously. Nowadays, it is banned. Then sodium cyclamate. Then sugar can be used as a sweetening agent. Flavoring agents are there to improve the flavor of your toothpaste. It is also important ingredient because we are using it in mouth. Then some minty and fruity, medicinal and cinnamon type of flavors are available nowadays in case of your toothpaste. Then surface acting agent. It is also important agent, and it is the you can say having the ability to clean the surface of the teeth and to remove the stain. For that purpose, we are using the surface acting agent. Generally, this surface acting agent produce the foam as well as it will have the ability to get mixed with your skin also, and it will lose the bond of that stain with your teeth, and it will remove that stain. So for the removal of that stain as well as to remove the debris and to get emulsify along with your saliva, and it will cause the foam and it will remove your stain. So this is the role of your surface acting agent. Sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium N-lauryl saccharicinate, sodium dodecyl benzoate, sulfonate. These are the surface acting agent in concentration 0.5 5 to 2% range we are using inside your toothpaste as well as the tooth powder. Then fluoride actives are there generally to increase the resistance to the enamel solubility. Then sodium fluoride, sodium monofluorophosphate, stannous fluoride generally used in case of your toothpaste. Then other ingredients are there like tartar, black, then desensitizer. So generally, depending on the your problem of particular patient, we can use the particular type of toothpaste, or we can prepare it by adding the particular type of ingredient. Like desensitizer is which can have the ability to stop the sensation of your teeth. Potassium nitrate can be used. Then sometimes you want to impart the a special whitening effect on your teeth. Suppose some patient or some people are having the yellowish type of teeth. So washing purpose, we can add the such kind of ingredient like calcium peroxide, hydrogen peroxide as a whitening ingredient inside your paste. Now this is the formula. Generally, preparation of your toothpaste, humectant 20 to 60% you have to use, water 50% you have to use, then binding agent up to 12% you can use, abrasing agent 80 to 50% you can use, flavoring agent, sweetening agent, surface acting agent, and fluoride agent. So they are added into the 0.5 to 2% concentration range. And then mouthwashes and oral rinses are there, but they are so the general method of preparation is there. In this method, we have to weigh all the ingredients of the toothpaste, and we have to mix it one by one in the mortar and pestle, and we have to mix it properly till the homogeneous mass is formed. So it is the you can say general method or easiest way to prepare your toothpaste. These are the various toothpaste are available which are familiar to you. Now the evaluation test of your toothpaste. Generally, when you are preparing the toothpaste, so it should be evaluated for the its composition. Composition means when you are preparing the your toothpaste, especially with your drug or any kind of active ingredient, suppose you are adding, then at that time also you have to check for the all the test. So composition means when you are preparing your toothpaste, so whatever the ingredients we have added, so whether that all the ingredients as well as your total material is having the total actual weight of that paste or not. Suppose you have prepared 100 milligram of 100 gram of your toothpaste, then it should have the all the ingredients contained in that toothpaste. So that is called as a composition test. Generally, this test is carried out for the sometimes for the active ingredients. Suppose you added any drug uh, inside your toothpaste as a medicated toothpaste is suppose you have prepared. So in that case, we can go for the assay of that toothpaste to check the content of that active ingredient. So by this way, we can check the composition as well as we can measure by the weight of that toothpaste also whether it is actual 100 milligram or not. So like that, whatever the label claim is there as per their formula, how much total weight is there. So that total weight should be there in the final tube. So that is called as the composition test. Then you can check the homogeneity, whether your preparation or your toothpaste is having the well mixed ingredient or not, whether it is having the homogeneous phase or not. So that is called as the homogeneity of your toothpaste. So just by naked eye you can check the homogeneity of your toothpaste. Then your tube inertness, whether plastic tube or the metallic tube you are using for the preparation of your toothpaste or the filling of your toothpaste. So in that case, whether it is having any kind of interaction with your toothpaste or not, that we have to check. So for that purpose, we have to previously fill your toothpaste into your that metallic or the plastic container, and after some period, we have to check the physically whether is there any interaction of your toothpaste with your container or not. Then determination of sharp edge abrasive particles. Generally, as I have told you that it is having the content of the abrasive agent and it is having the scratching ability, uh, then only your stain can be removed. So that kind of abrasive particles can cause the scratching to your skin also. So that is, you can say, abrasiveness. Sometimes it may remove the stain from your tooth, but it may cause the scratching of your skin or the mucosal membrane. So it should not be that much abrasive to cause the scratches on the mucosal membrane. So to check that ability, that particles should not have that much sharpness. So to find out that things, we can go for the testing of the abrasiveness of your toothpaste. Generally, this abrasionase is test on the, we can say, teeth model, or the that teeth are already available as a model check. So suppose that teeth are already having the stain as well as the, you can say, yellowish color. So on that teeth we have to take the experiment. So here just take the simple small quantity of your toothpaste and apply it onto the that model teeth, and you just clean that teeth with the help of your prepared toothpaste. And then after that, observe that teeth whether they are having the scratches on the surface of the teeth or not. So by this way, also we can find out the abrasiveness of your particle. Suppose there are too much scratches on your model teeth, then we can say that there is a too much sharp or the edges, sharp edges material is added into the your toothpaste. So this way, by this way, we can check the your abrasiveness of toothpaste. Another way is there. Simply, you can take the your nail polish, apply it on the surface of the glass slide, and allow it to dry. When the film of that lipstick, that nail paint is applied on the your surface of the glass slide, then take the your small quantity of toothpaste. This test can be performed for the tooth powder also. Okay, then just wash out that surface of the glass which is having the film of your nail polish. So if you are washing that nail polish film with the help of toothpaste or the tooth powder, and you have to rub that toothpaste or the tooth powder on the surface of that nail polish, and then wash out it with the water. Then observe that film. If on that film, if you have found that there are some scratches developed because of your paste as well as that your tooth powder, then you can say that it is having the good abrasiveness or not. Then determination of the spreadability. When we are using the tooth powder or the toothpaste, so while application, it should spread easily on the your tooth with the help of your brush. So to check the spreadability of your toothpaste or the tooth powder, as well as your all kind of ointments as well as the creams, we are having the same test. That is the, we have to take the two glass slides. Just at the end of one glass slide, you have to apply your product. For example, toothpaste you have to apply at the one end, and with the help of second slide, you have to spread that toothpaste on the total overall part of that another slide. If while spreading with the help of second slide, we have to check whether it is spreading easily on that slide or not. So that is called as the spreadability test. So that toothpaste should spread overall to the your slide with the help of second slide. Then determination of the fineness. Fineness means when you are taking all the ingredients of your toothpaste, that all the ingredients are should be having the small particle size. Suppose you are taking the surface acting agent, suppose you are taking the abrasing agent, or you are taking any other ingredients. Most of ingredients of the toothpaste are insoluble in water, or we can say toothpaste is nothing but a thick suspension. Okay, so that ingredients must have the fine size. Suppose you are using chalk as precipitated chalk as a abrasing agent. So before taking itself, you have to find out the particle size of that all the ingredient. So before your preparation of the toothpaste, we can go for the checking the particle size of that each and every ingredient which are having the, we can say, particle or the powder in itself form. So that is, by this way we can check the fineness of the toothpaste. So next is the pH determination. What is the pH of your toothpaste? For that purpose, take the 1 gram of toothpaste and dissolve it into the 100 ml water and check the pH of your toothpaste. Generally, the pH of toothpaste should lie between the 6 to 7. Then determination of the lid. Sometimes with your all the content of the toothpaste, lid may be mixed. So for that purpose, we have to carry out the lid test or the heavy metal determination test, because whatever the abrasing agent like precipitated chalk or any kind of other ingredients we are using, surface acting agent is using, so they may can carry the lead as a poisonous substance or the poisonous metal. So it should not cause any kind of poisonous effect on your teeth. So that's why we have to check the presence of the lead. So this test can be carried out prior to preparation of your toothpaste or after the preparation of your toothpaste. So there is a specific test for the lead mentioned in the IP. For that purpose, we have to prepare the test solution and standard solution. So in the standard solution, we have to add the number of ingredient chemicals which are having the reactivity with your lead, and they can cause the black color. Suppose in standard solution we have prepared the that solution and we have added all the ingredients which are prescribed as per the lead test, and we have to add the standard lead solution in that standard solution. And into the sample solution, after adding all the ingredients, whatever is prescribed as per your test, you have to add your test sample or your toothpaste. Very small quantity you have to add here. If the lead is present in your sample, then it will, or in your toothpaste, it will react with your other ingredients and it will cause the black color. And in the standard solution, already we are adding the chemical as per the prescribed by your test, and you are adding the standard lead solution. So already that lead solution can react with your chemicals and it will form the black color. Suppose in your sample solution, if toothpaste is containing the lead, then it will also show the black color. If your toothpaste is not having the lead, then it will not show the black color and it will remain as it is white. Suppose in this test, your test solution is showing the same color as your standard, it means in your toothpaste lead is present. Then determination of the arsenic. This test also is same as your lead test. Suppose you are using your toothpaste ingredients, they may can carry the arsenic. So that your raw material is carrying your arsenic. So it is also poisonous material. So that's why we have to check the presence of the arsenic as well as the lead. This is also same test we have to carry out. So test is mentioned in the IP. As per that arsenic test, we have to prepare the your test solution and standard solution. And in the standard solution, we have to add the arsenic solution, and into your sample test, we have to add your toothpaste. If in your toothpaste is present arsenic, then it will show the same color as your standard solution. Then foaming power. When you are thinking about your toothpaste as well as the shampoo, so it is containing the your surface acting agent. It means it should have the foaming ability. So your toothpaste should produce the foam. So to produce the foam, to check that power of that foaming, take your simple small quantity of your toothpaste and add into your measuring cylinder and add the water. Then shake that measuring cylinder vigorously and check the how much level of that foam is produced. In ml, we can check the how much foam is produced and how much time is required to produce that foam. Also, we have to check, and for how much time your foam is always remaining stable. So, foaming time and foam stability we can also calculate. So, by using the simple measuring cylinder and water, we can carry out this test. Then determination of fluoride ion. If you are preparing your toothpaste, then how much amount of fluoride ion present in your toothpaste, that is also you have to measure by using the fluoride test. So, as per the IP standard, we are having the fluoride test. So, we can carry out the test by using the ingredients, and we can check the presence of fluoride ion. Then stability of your toothpaste. At which temperature your toothpaste is stable, that is we have to carry out. For the different temperature, we have to keep your toothpaste. For example, 70 degrees centigrade, 80 degrees centigrade, and 90 degrees centigrade. For the particular days, we have to keep. For example, for 1 month, suppose we have kept. Then after 1 month, we have to check the all the properties of your toothpaste. whether it is having the as like as same viscosity or not, or whether it is having any changes in the coloration. So at which temperature it is having the problem, so that we have to check. Then determination of the moisture and volatile matter. So when we are preparing the toothpaste, already we are adding the humectant as a you can say moisture maintaining ingredient. Suppose you want to check this test, take the 1 gram of your toothpaste and dry it on the, you can say, using your oven, and after that again reweight it. Then you can calculate the difference between the initial weight and the final weight. So when you are drying it, you are removing your moisture. So after the removing your moisture, and from the final initial weight you just reduce your final weight, then you will get the how much amount of moisture was present and what is the percentage of that moisture. So by this way we can calculate the presence of moisture or the percentage of that moisture. Then presence of volatile matter. When we are taking your toothpaste, sometimes it may contain the volatile matter. So the same test is carried out by this test. Take your toothpaste and take the initial weight, again allow to it dry. Then volatile matter will be removed because of the drying, because of the your heat. Then again reweight it, how much amount of matter is removed from your paste, that is we can calculate by this technique. So volatile material moisture can be calculated. Again, viscosity is also important, but already your toothpaste is very much viscous. So by your normal viscometer we cannot calculate the viscosity. But sometimes we are preparing the gel-like toothpaste. So in that case we can use the Brookfield viscometer to check the viscosity of your toothpaste. So this is about your evaluation parameters of your toothpaste.